So the first thing I need to do when I'm trying to find the parallel scale is find out if that mode is closer to a major scale or a minor scale. So, and that's just something you have to remember. So in this case, a Dorian mode is closer to a minor scale. So let's first convert our C major to a C minor, right? And if we remember how to do that, we got to take our third down a half step, our sixth down a half step, and our seventh down a half step. Now we have a C minor scale. Okay, so here's our minor scale. Okay, now let's make it into a Dorian scale. So the thing about the Dorian scale is that you can define a Dorian scale this way. It is a minor scale with a raised sixth scale degree. So here we have a minor scale. We go to our sixth scale degree and we raise that 1/2 step. Takes it back to a natural, right? So now we have a C Dorian scale. So we have a raised sixth scale degree. Let's hear it. Okay, that is the Dorian scale. That's what it sounds like. Now, just to prove the relative way, let's go back and make our C major scale one more time. I'm going to go to major now. Okay, so now let's try the relative way one more time. I just want to show you how that lines up. So let's get rid of our C and let's add a note at the end. There we go. So now, using the relative method, I have a D Dorian scale. So let's see if it matches that definition that I just told you, which is a minor scale with a raised sixth. Okay? So for a minor scale, what we need is the pattern of a minor scale is whole step, half step. It's right so far. Whole step, half step. That should be a half step, but it's a whole step. That means this one, which is the sixth, is raised. So that's correct. And then that gives us a half step here because that's raised, and then a whole step. So it works. Either way works. This way produced a D Dorian scale. The other way produced a C Dorian scale because we started with a C minor scale and we altered it to get to the Dorian scale. So what do you need to actually remember? Two things. First, Dorian is the second in the order of modes. Dorian is the second one. Second thing you need to remember is that a Dorian scale is a minor scale with a raised sixth. Okay, let's move on and talk about the Phrygian scale.